everyone, welcome back to Daily Buying Tips. I'm Dean Berman from Berman Buys. Today we're going to discuss how the government in power in Australia affects property prices. We all have federal elections, don't we? With those billboards, TV advertisements and news campaigns. Not really, but anyway. You know those news segments with the politician shaking some person's hand he's never met before, hoping that in exchange for the handshake that person will magically vote for him and suddenly like what he stands for. And how about those ads brought to you by some dude you've never heard of, talking about something you don't really care about, authorised by some person trying to get more power in Canberra, Australia? You know those ones. Anyway, since 1975, the Coalition or Liberal Party has won 9 elections versus the Labour Party winning 7 elections. 9-7 to the libs. I must say I'm not a particularly political person, don't really care about the stuff to be honest. But wanted to know if there was some sort of effect on who's in power on prices, which actually interests me. To do this, I analysed the terms both governments served between 1975 to 2018. My calculations, the Coalition Party has been in power for 24 years during this time frame, whilst the Labour government has been in power for 19 years during this period. Okay, so here's some of the coolest stuff I found from analysing these periods of time. You own property, it would probably be wise to vote for the Coalition Party, as I found that there is a high correlation between them and prices rising more so than the Labour Party. Put simply, prices rise more in a coalition government than in a Labour government between 1975 to 2018 in Sydney, Melbourne and in Brisbane. Based on my calculations, this works out to be at about 2.9% more per year in Sydney, 1.8% more for Melbourne, and 2.1% more per year for Brisbane. Based on these calculations and current prices, a Sydney sider would make approximately $31,000 more per year with a coalition government, based on these figures, $15,000 more per year for a Melbourneian, and about $12,000 a year for a Brisbaneite, with a coalition government over a Labour government. Prices rose the least during the Labour government mid-2000s GFC government power at around 4.5% per year on average for the 3 capital cities we're discussing. And prices rose the most during the Coalition Party in power during the 70s and 80s at about 10.45% per year on average for the 3 capital cities. I don't see the coalition government getting back into power anytime soon though. Maybe the only reason to get them back into power, could it be for our property prices?